Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning in. We have some urgent news that everyone in the Philippines needs to be aware of. A powerful storm, internationally named Typhoon Uwan Fung, is rapidly intensifying and heading directly towards us. Once it enters the Philippine area of responsibility, it will be locally named Uwan. Right now, Uwan is churning over the Philippine Sea, moving west-northwest. According to PAGASA, it's projected to make landfall late Sunday or early Monday, likely hitting parts of northern or central Luzon, such as southern Isabela or northern Aurora. But remember, storm paths can change, so we all need to stay updated. This isn't just any storm. It's already packing significant winds and has the potential to rapidly intensify into a typhoon, possibly even reaching super typhoon category. Its size is also a major concern. A storm's powerful winds and gusts extend for hundreds of kilometers from its center. This means even if you're not in the direct path of the eye wall, you can still experience severe weather. PAGASA has already started raising warning signals, and we need to prepare for storm surges. Heavy rainfall, flooding, landslides, and violent winds. Let's talk about the potential destructive power of Typhoon Uwan, because we need to understand what we're up against. If it reaches super typhoon strength, winds could exceed 185 kilometers per hour. That's strong enough to tear off roofs, uproot large trees, and cause serious structural damage. In fact, PAGASA has mentioned the possibility of raising signal No. 5 in some areas. For our coastal communities, the danger is extreme. A storm surge, which is a rise in sea level caused by the storm, could reach up to 5 meters in some east coast areas. This is life-threatening and can cause massive coastal flooding. On top of that, the storm is expected to dump a huge amount of rain. Mountainous areas and places with poor drainage will be at high risk for flash floods and landslides. This could lead to widespread disruptions, power outages, damaged roads and bridges, and communities being cut off from help. What makes this situation particularly concerning is that Typhoon Uwan is arriving right after Typhoon Kalmagi, or Tino, which has already weakened many areas and left communities vulnerable. Our infrastructure, evacuation centers, and drainage systems might already be under strain. The conditions are also perfect for this storm to strengthen very quickly thanks to warm sea surface temperatures. Its large size means a very broad area of the country will feel its effects. So, if you are in Luzon, the Visayas, or any potentially affected region, here's what you need to know right now. First, closely monitor the typhoon wind signals from PAGASA. These signals tell you how strong the winds will be and when to expect them. Keep checking the projected path and landfall timing, and remember, it's always better to prepare early. Identify if you are in a high-risk area. If you live near the coast or in a low-lying region, your biggest threats are storm surge and flooding. If you're in a hilly or mountainous area, especially on a deforested slope, the risk of landslides is severe. Homes with weaker construction are also very vulnerable to wind damage. And please, only follow official channels for information: the Office of Civil Defence, your local Disaster Risk Reduction Office, and your local government unit are your most reliable sources. They will issue instructions, including preemptive evacuations if necessary. A critical point to remember is that the danger isn't just from the eye wall. Heavy rain bands that come before and after the storm can cause major flooding. Now is the time to act. Let us go through a practical checklist of what you should be doing right now to protect yourself and your family. First, secure your home. Check your roof for any loose sheets or tiles and fasten them down. Trim any large tree branches near your house that could fall and cause damage. Board up or secure your windows and doors. Also, take a moment to clear the drains and gutters around your property. This will help rainwater drain away more quickly and prevent localized flooding. Next, assemble your emergency kit, or what we call a go bag. This is non-negotiable. You'll need drinking water for at least 3 to 5 days. Non-perishable food like canned goods and biscuits, a flashlight with extra batteries, and a first aid kit with any personal medications. A fully charged power bank for your phone is essential, as is a battery-powered radio to get updates if the power goes out. Keep all your important documents in a waterproof bag. Pack some spare clothes, blankets, sturdy shoes, and sanitation supplies. It is absolutely crucial to know your evacuation route. Identify the nearest designated evacuation center or a safe elevated area you can go to. If you are in a flood or landslide-prone zone, please do not wait. Plan to evacuate early, as soon as your local government advises it. And for our fisherfolk and anyone with boats, please heed the warnings and do not go out to sea. Conditions will become extremely dangerous. When the storm is about to hit, or is happening, the safest place to be is indoors. Find a sturdy room in your house, away from windows and doors. Do not go outside. Flying debris is one of the biggest dangers during a typhoon. Keep listening to your radio or checking official social media channels for the latest updates and instructions. If at any point your house starts to feel unsafe, for example, if the roof is lifting or floodwaters are rising inside, evacuate to a stronger structure if you can do so safely. And please avoid walking or driving through floodwater. It can be deeper and have stronger currents than it appears, and it can hide dangers like downed power lines. But after the worst of the storm has passed, don't rush outside. Dangers like fallen power lines, weakened trees, and unstable structures will still be present. Check on your neighbors, especially the elderly or those living alone. Report any damage to your local officials and follow their instructions. If you evacuated, only return home when the authorities have declared it safe to do so. Once it's safe, take photos or videos of any damage for insurance or aid purposes. Be prepared for long-term disruptions. Power, water, and communications could be out for several days. Let's quickly recap the absolute minimum supplies you should have ready. First, water and food for at least 3 days. A flashlight and a radio with extra batteries. A first aid kit and any essential medications. A fully charged phone and a power bank. A waterproof bag with your important documents and some cash. Sturdy shoes, a whistle to signal for help, and basic tools. And if you have pets, don't forget their food and supplies. Typhoon Uwan is a serious threat, and time is of the essence. The combination of wind, storm surge, rain, and landslides is what makes these storms so dangerous. The more we prepare now, the safer we will all be. Please share this information with your family, friends, and community. Let's look out for one another. Stay safe, stay informed, and be prepared. Thank you for watching, and please follow our channel for more updates.